Howdy y'all, it's Russell back with Gwinnett Lawns in beautiful. Tell me that ain't a beautiful sky. God made that. Atlanta, Georgia. So today is April the 16th, 2025. And I was going to have another day 3 demo with the 48-inch Bad Boy Revolt. But it's not going to happen today, and let me tell you why. So I'm on my, on my second yard, and I found something very disturbing. Not disturbing, just kind of bummed me out. So I have a lot of properties that have the wooden privacy fences, and the standard opening size on one of those privacy fences, if it's a single gate, is 50 inches. My 48-inch trim stars from outside to outside on the deck is 49 inches. So I can get through all the gates. Sometimes I may scrape a little bit on the posts because sometimes they're 49 3/4, but I can get them in there. Well, this is the bummer. The Revolt deck is 50.5 inches. So I can't use that mower in any of those yards that have those gates. That stinks. So really, if I had, somebody said, here, you can have a free mower, I would have to be looking at like a 52. Since I can't get the 48 Revolt, I can't get in the backyards of my houses. So that basically ends that. Now, let's say that wasn't the issue. I think this is an awesome mower. Every time I use it, the more I use it, the more I like it. I think the slight vibration problem in the deck is inherently just partly because the deck is semi-rigid. In other words, you have those turnbuckles that are, I guess they're not to level the deck, more so than, I guess, keep it from going side to side, so it's not hanging. And somebody brought up a good point in the video that you're actually standing on the mower, so you may get a little bit more vibration, but the other standers I've ever tried are not like that, and the blades could be unbalanced. The thing cuts phenomenal. Like, it cuts really good. It's fast, it's got a lot of power, it's super overbuilt. I mean, just from front to back, this mower is overbuilt. And let me tell you something, if you're looking for a mower that kind of blows value out of the water, I don't think you could go wrong taking a look at the Bad Boy at all. I don't know about their sit downs or the walk behinds or anything like that, but I can only tell you from the stand up, from seeing it, it is so overbuilt, it's crazy. The transaxles, the engine, now, like for the right, they have pump and motor set up, which is a little more heavy duty, but I don't think the mower itself, the frame, I think it's less heavy duty than the Bad Boy. And you can't go wrong with those 3400 transaxles. You keep the fluids and filters changed in those things, they will last for a long time. And if I ever do some modifications to my trim star, I will take the 2800s out and put, well, I don't think 3400s would fit. I'll probably put 3100s. But anyway, the mower is just, the engine has run perfect the entire time. It hadn't had a single hiccup. I've been running 90 octane ethanol free in it. Yeah, the thing has got really good grip. That mower is very easy to what I call auto rotate, where you can just spin it on its, like when I come to the end of a row, a lot of times instead of doing a 3-point turn, I'll just auto rotate, so spin one wheel front and one wheel back, and if you do it at the exact same time, you can do that indefinitely, and it will not do anything to the grass. It won't put a divot in it. But yeah, if you guys, I'm going to put Sotheby's information on the screen and also a link down in the description. I've been dealing with Daniel Sotheby, so I'll put their contact information. They actually have 2 locations. The one that's closest to me is in Lawrenceville. That's their main or their hub store, and they have one in Houston, Georgia. That's near Brazelton. So I believe they'll have both locations stocked with mowers. If you reach out to Daniel if you want a demo, or really pretty much anybody can help you, but he's been super nice and accommodating. So they've been in business for, I'm thinking the 50s. I believe so. My dad was buying and having them service stuff back in the 80s. So that tells you he bought from them and I've bought from them. So they're really convenient, and they're very good people. And they have the new location. It's easier to get in and out of now. But anyway, so yeah, I just have to thank them very much for allowing me to use the demo. I think I've accumulated like 2.3 hours on it. I got it, it had 0.3, so about 2 hours of runtime. And I really, like I said, I like the mower more and more every time I use it, but I don't want to, I could have used it on a couple yards today, but I don't want to put any more hours on it. So I'm back with the trim star for right now. Yeah, so I don't know if that's a problem. Is that something that you guys have faced, that where you can just barely, or you can't get through the gate? Or maybe you don't have privacy fences. It seems like around here, every single yard has them. It's crazy. And not a lot of people have double gates. I get nervous if I do an estimate and I go on Google and I do the estimate, and this happened 3 times last year. I got to the job, could not get the mower in the backyard, and they were big backyards, and I had to tell them I couldn't do it, or I gave them the option to widen the gate, but nobody wanted to do that. Yeah, that's a problem. I got a customer, he's in a really high-end house, and it's got a 36-inch gate. That's when I have to push mow, or maybe it's 40 inches. But it's obnoxiously small. So anyway, but I will. I'm going to bring the mower back out when I get to another couple of yards and let you guys see the final view of it before I take it back to him. I already emailed Daniel and told him I was going to be bringing it back. So, but I will see you guys then, and we'll take one last look at the bad boy, which it's a good mower. If you're in the market for it, give a good look. So I will talk to you guys in just a minute. All right, guys, so got a little change of plans. I'm sorry I'm doing this in the sun, but the trim star is having a starter problem, and I don't want to turn it off. When I go to Sotheby's to drop this off, I'm gonna get a new starter for it. But there it is. She's still pretty clean. I'm gonna miss this mower. Wish I could have used it more, but I tell you what, I almost couldn't get the trim star through the gate back there on this customer's property. It was scraping. It was scraping. So I'm gonna put this mower in first, and I guess if you guys have any, well, I think I was gonna move it around, but anyway, if you guys have any questions about this mower, feel free to call Sotheby's, or you may certainly ask me if you want my unbiased opinion. I wholeheartedly like this mower, so let's take it for one final ride here. But let me put this gate up. Yeah, the yardette that I was right before this one, it started acting like it didn't want to turn over. And this starter has been noisy, like it squeals, not like a grinding or like a, not like it's squealing against a flywheel or anything. It's just, I don't know, I think the bearings or something aren't any good. It's been doing it for years. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna get a brand new starter because being stranded in the customer's yard while you're trying to get stuff done, it's unacceptable. So I'll do a video on how to do the starter. All right, guys, well, I am gonna head over to Sotheby's and I will talk to you in the next one.